So thank you so much for watching the previous episode that we did, and I realized that maybe we can continue having these conversations whereby we talk about everything that we think matters or everything that we might have observed over the weekend, during the week. So excuse my voice, it's a bit worn out. Yesterday it was going crazy. It was epic. We went. I didn't even come to work because we went as a family to support my brother. He was graduating. He's currently unemployed, guys. If you know of a place whereby they're looking for someone who has public management, he has a NQF level 6. He graduated yesterday with Sidibeng College. He was in the Heidelberg campus, and we were there yesterday. And I thought, when I was there, so I carry, you can only allow for 2 people to enter, and for an extra seat you pay for it. So it was just myself and my mother, because we no longer have a father. So essentially, he was supposed to be there with my mother. So as the older brother was there to represent, and as we were sitting, there was a lot. I think he said there was like 200 candidates there. So on a head count, I think maybe we could count about like 200 students. And from that 200, I think, I might not be sure, this is just a speculation, but if I were to put it in percentage, probably there would be maybe less than 100 gens. Out of the 200, there was less than 100 gens. And my mother even noticed that. Then she said to me, "Are you aware that a lot of ladies are graduating now as compared to the gentlemen?" And I then remembered, I guess it's a new norm. I don't know what's happening. And I used to complain about this a lot when I was still in high school. There's a lot of programs for take a girl child to work, a lot of empowerment. The attention is mostly on the ladies as compared to balancing the gender between gents and ladies. So I don't know if that thing it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, but in a way there's no balance. But somebody can also argue to say there hasn't been balance since the beginning of time, because for years and years and centuries, women were not allowed to actually be in the workplace. And there are certain positions that as soon as women started to get, there were changes. Maybe people would come with a lot of arguments. But my thing is, at this point in South Africa, we must be very worried with what is happening currently. The fact that there's so many ladies graduating and a lot of gents not graduating, I think it's a great concern, because I think they would call out, for instance, before they could call my brother, there were like 4 ladies in front of him, then it was him, then behind him there were like 2 ladies, then 2 guys, then about 7 ladies after that, then there would be 1 lady, 2 ladies. Another thing that maybe it's because the courses that were, because it was the public relations, and I think office administration, something like that, and also human resource management. So someone might say, yeah, for that kind of setup or for those courses, it makes sense for ladies to be more than gents. But then I remember when I was graduating, so myself, I graduated from Lyceum. I have a bachelor's degree. Like when I graduated, okay, my bachelor's is in disaster and safety management. I remember when I graduated, before I could even graduate, I was in a group whereby we would share question papers, we would quiz each other. in preparation of the exams. Then we ask various questions on the exam, or some of the questions from what we might have read. Somebody might be looking for something, and then they will pose a question on the group. But out of the 10 people on that group, 4 of us were gents, then the other 6 were ladies. So already the number is, it's not balancing. There's other one is heavier than the other. And we were doing bachelor's degree, all of us, for disaster and safety management. There are other courses, different courses in the faculty. Lyceum. As soon as we went for graduation, also there were quite a number of ladies as compared to the gents. And I understand that naturally there's more ladies as compared to gents. But I'm more worried about the fact that if you go out now to Ekasi, you will find a lot of gents on the street. There's a lot of ladies, because the rate of unemployment in South Africa is quite high. So now it's even difficult to know. And yesterday when I was sitting there looking at this kid graduate, I'm like, it's good that they are graduates now. It was even better during the time that they were still in school. Now that they recently graduated, it's bad news, because now they will be joining or adding to the number of unemployed youth and unemployed graduates, which is very sad. I hope the best for them. I hope that most of them get jobs. I hope that things work out differently for them, because a lot of people are unemployed currently in the country, and it's sad. It's actually bad that so many people are unemployed, and I don't think the government is doing enough to create more employment. But anyway, the amount of gents that you will find, should you go out now to the cars, should you go even in towns, maybe you will find that there's a lot more gents that are unemployed as compared to the ladies, which is a concern, because meaning the family structures are somehow compromised, because not independent women in most cases, or it's just my opinion, it's not a fact, but I don't think independent ladies would all of them settle for gents that are not working, unless if they've been with you for a while. You might have lost your job, or you are studying, or they know your capabilities, or maybe you are having your business and it's not doing well currently. But with more women being independent against the number of gents not independent, I think that is a great concern, and it will affect the family structures in the years to come. I mean, look at it, man. A lot of guys now, and it's not the ladies' fault anyway, trust me, a lot of guys, they are involved in crime. The rate of crime in South Africa is going up. The rate of unemployment is going up. And more people that are affected is starting to be gents. Then there's drug use, drug abuse, nyaope, all these lethal drugs. And the high numbers are of gentlemen as compared to the ladies. Not to say I would like to see change, for ladies to be more hooked on such things, but I would like to see change in terms of the structures of employment in South Africa, because currently as it is, it's quite bad. It's bad in a sense that the rate of crime will never, or it will be hard for it to drop, because more and more people are getting unemployed. More and more people are getting retrenched, lay off. So there's a lot of things that are influencing people to end up doing crimes or to doing certain things that they are not even supposed to. But I would like to say to the ladies, since we are celebrating the month of ladies, really we are proud of you as a country for the things that you do. Personally, I am, because I grew up with ladies. I mean, it was my mother, my younger brother, my sister, and our other sister from my aunt. And then I've got now a wife and 2 kids, so I'm still surrounded by ladies. Trust me, I want the best for ladies. I really do, because I've got 2 daughters, man. You can imagine. I'm just worried about the sons or the gents that will one day marry my daughter. Would they be uh, candidates, right candidates? Would there be gents that are willing to take care of their families and also to be in a relation? Would they even be in a position to afford to do that? So I really wish the country can get a change, and we empower a lot of gentlemen as well, even if they don't go to graduate in such fast faculties, but then give them skills, give them funding for their opportunity, for their businesses, so that they could use those opportunities to really develop themselves, to empower themselves, and to make a difference in their lives, because it's very important. Yesterday, that's what I observed. I don't know. You can tell us on the comment section after you subscribed. So just hit that subscribe button and then tell us where now what is your observation in terms of the academics between gents and ladies. Do you think it's fair? Do you think we are heading the right direction? Do you think there's a problem or something to worry about? I've never attended a lot of graduation, so this could also not be true. So tell us what you think.